everyone, it's Louise with Louise McKee Art, and welcome to my channel. Today you're going to get me in voiceover and music because I had music playing in the background that I can't have playing on YouTube. So it's going to be all voiceover, and this is going to be a quick video. I found it the other day and I figured I better put it out there to clear up some space on my phone because I've got so many videos right now. I've got to clear the decks, so to speak. So what I'm doing here, actually, this was the first test piece for Kathleen's jar lid creation that I did about a month and a half ago. And that was video 324. I'll flash it above here. So anyway, back to this jar lid. This is one of the glass jar lids. I just laid down some of my multi-pro pillow, which is the 47-3110 that you can pick up at Home Depot for like 16 bucks. And what I'm doing here, I'm going to go on fast speed as I lay the colors down because I intend this video to be very short. This is my Golden's Shading Gray with Modern Masters Pearl White. So the second color here is Golden's Iridescent Silver. And I'm going to follow that up with a combination of TLP Whitehaven, Prism Pours Chantilly Lace, and Golden's Iridescent Pearl. And then following this guy, I'm going to put on my black, which is a combination of Deco Art's Obsidian, Golden's Carbon Black, and then a Deco Art Enchanted Black base that I'll show you here in a second. And of course, these paints you could pick up at Michael's or Hobby Lobby even. So under the cell activator, this is my American Floetrol cell activator, video 141. I will link it above. I love the way this stuff performs. I'm laying down the white first because I want it to activate against the gray, the first color down, then the black. Now, talking through the blow, I like to blow straight down into the cell activator to start to get it to spread out as much in a circle as possible and create a little divot in the middle and a ridge. Where that ridge forms is where I focus my blow as I spin the spinner around and get the composition to blow out in all directions. Now, because this is a small lid, it's easy to get it to the edge, but typically I want to just get it close to the edge and let the spinning take care of the rest. I also want to point out here that for this jar lid, which is the glass one, which has that little curvature going down the side, it takes a little more paint than the straight-topped jar lids. So I always put a little extra down to make sure I can get into that crevice. And here I'm just blowing out the cell activator a little bit, and then we'll get spinning here in a second. So as we go through, I will chime in when needed, but I will cut out any of the cleanup and any of the extraneous stuff to make this video really short, to give you guys a break once in a while. So if you're wondering why I keep looking sideways at it, I'm looking at that little groove I'll point out here to make sure that I have paint coverage going into that little nook, that little groove in that jar lid shape. You want to make sure you blow into it too, because I've had situations before where as it dries, this is a tip, as it dries, it leaves a gap and a bubble in there. And you want to make sure that you're pushing that paint up against that glass so that it dries on the glass and not leave a bubble there. So that's what I'm doing here. I'll probably cut a little bit of this out. So I'm giving this the final look over and assessment and making sure I've got everything covered. And now I'm going to pick it up. And this is the hardest part, is picking up these little jar lids, because they are almost impossible to pick up without touching something you don't want to. So yeah, in the end, this was my first test piece of this color combination for my friend Kathleen at Kaz Creations. If you haven't checked her channel out, definitely go do so. She's awesome, and she's just a great soul. So here we go, everybody. This is the wrap, and I will have a flyover of the final resin piece here in a second. So that's a wrap. These are fun to make. I get them from the Dollar Tree, and they're great for gifting or for your own personal use. So if you're new here and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, hit the bell and all. At the end, I will have a playlist for other jar lids so you can see other color combinations and other creations and other styles. Plus video 295 that covers the full tutorial from start to finish in these creations. And that's all for now, everybody. Take care till next time. Thanks a lot.